There comes a moment in every person's life when they quietly realize something terrifying. They are wasting their potential, not because they are weak, not because they are incapable, but because they keep delaying the life they know they should be living. Deep down, you already know where your discipline is broken. You know the habits destroying your focus. You know the distractions stealing your future. You know the comfort that keeps you average. And every single day, you are making a decision. Either you are becoming stronger or softer, more focused or more distracted, more disciplined or more controlled by your emotions. The Stoics understood this better than anyone. Marcus Aurelius never wrote words to comfort weak minds. He wrote reminders for battle, not battle against other people, but against laziness, fear, distraction, ego, and self-destruction. Because the greatest war you will ever fight is the war within yourself. And today, we are going to rebuild your mind through 6 powerful Stoic habits that can completely transform your life. Watch until the end. Because the final lesson is the one most people emotionally cannot handle. Your life is shaped by your thoughts, not your circumstances, not your luck, not even your past. Your mind is the control center of your entire reality. Yet most people never train it. They train their body, but neglect their thinking. They consume endless negativity, social media, drama, comparison, noise, and slowly their mind becomes chaotic. The Stoics believed mental discipline was the foundation of all strength. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." That one sentence can change your life, because most suffering comes from trying to control things outside yourself, other people, outcomes, the future. But peace begins when you focus inward. Train your mind every day. Read something meaningful. Spend time alone. Think deeply. Question your habits. And most importantly, protect your mental environment. Because whatever repeatedly enters your mind eventually shapes your identity. Weak thoughts create weak lives. Focused thoughts create powerful lives. Most people are not destroyed by problems. They are destroyed by emotional reactions. One insult ruins their day. One failure breaks their confidence. One moment of fear stops their progress completely. This is why emotional control is power. Stoicism does not teach emotional suppression. It teaches emotional mastery. There is a difference. A Stoic still feels anger, still feels fear, still feels sadness, but they do not become slaves to those emotions. When anger appears, they pause. When fear appears, they think clearly instead of panicking. Because between emotion and reaction, there is a choice. And that choice defines your character. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Think about that deeply. If your emotions control your behavior, then your emotions own you. Real strength is staying calm when others lose control. Because emotional people are predictable. Calm people are dangerous. Discipline is the bridge between goals and reality. Without discipline, nothing changes. Motivation is temporary, feelings are temporary, but discipline keeps moving even when emotions disappear. Most people only act when they feel inspired. That is why most people stay average. Because success does not care about your mood. The gym does not care if you feel tired. Your future does not care if you feel lazy. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself every morning, "You were born to work with purpose, not to waste hours scrolling, not to chase comfort endlessly, not to live distracted." Discipline is built through small actions repeated daily, waking up on time, keeping promises to yourself, finishing what you start. Every time you follow through, you build self-respect. And every time you betray your own word, you weaken yourself internally. A disciplined mind becomes unstoppable because it stops negotiating with excuses. One of the saddest ways to live is to move through life without direction, busy, but empty, productive, but meaningless. Many people wake up every day without purpose. They survive instead of build, they distract themselves instead of growing, and eventually they feel lost. Purpose changes that. Purpose gives suffering meaning. It gives your actions direction. Marcus Aurelius believed a human being should live intentionally, not randomly. Ask yourself honestly, what are you building? Who are you becoming? What kind of life are you creating? These questions matter because without purpose, comfort becomes your master. And comfort slowly destroys ambition. Purpose requires sacrifice. It requires discomfort. But meaningful pain is better than meaningless comfort. A man with purpose can endure almost anything. Silence is one of the most underrated forms of power. Weak people react instantly. Strong people observe first. Most arguments are unnecessary. Most explanations are wasted energy. Most reactions create regret. Stoicism teaches restraint. Not every opinion deserves your response. Not every insult deserves your attention. Sometimes silence says more than words ever could. When you stop reacting emotionally to everything, you become harder to manipulate, and self-control goes beyond speech. It is controlling urges, distractions, impulses. Modern society profits from your lack of control. Cheap dopamine, endless entertainment, addictions. But a man who controls himself cannot easily be controlled by the world. That is real freedom. At the end of everything, inner peace is the true victory. Because what is the point of money if your mind is restless? What is the point of success if you cannot sleep peacefully at night? Most people spend their lives chasing external things while neglecting their inner world. But Stoicism teaches something powerful. Peace does not come from controlling life. It comes from controlling yourself. There will always be uncertainty. People will disappoint you. Plans will fail. Life will become difficult. But calmness is a skill. A trained mind remains steady during chaos. That is why inner peace must be protected daily. Protect what enters your mind. Protect your energy. Protect your time. Not everything deserves access to you. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Read that again. Your peace is your responsibility, not society's, not other people's, yours. And once you truly understand that, your life changes forever, every single day. You are becoming someone. The question is, who? Because your habits are shaping your future right now, your thoughts, your emotions, your discipline, your focus. Everything matters. The Stoics understood that transformation is not built through motivation. It is built through daily standards, small actions repeated consistently. That is how ordinary people become mentally unbreakable. If this message connected with you deeply, comment below. I am becoming stronger every day. Subscribe for more Stoic wisdom and self-discipline content. And remember, a calm mind is a powerful weapon. Stay disciplined. Stay focused. Protect your peace.